This is one of Miss Russ's favorite artists. This is Dale Chihuly, and we are going to learn about his art pieces, which are all blown glass. Before we dive into drawing what we are looking at, the first thing I want you to know is just a little bit about this piece. So this is called Float, Boat, and Boats. And all of these balls are blown glass here that he has made. The artist is from Seattle, Washington. This particular art piece, though, happens to be in Singapore. So here's us, here's Seattle, and then all the way over here is where this piece is at. You're also going to notice our artist has an eye patch on. And actually, if Miss Russ remembers the story correctly, this artist was hurt while blowing glass. Blowing glass is actually extremely, extremely dangerous. Our kiln that we use to do clay, it is much, 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 much hotter. It's like 2 to 3 times hotter. And then it's open where they're putting glass in, and it's molten and it's liquid. Miss Russ has actually learned how to blow glass, and you do it in teams. So when you look at this work, just know that he actually didn't make, it's like impossible for him to make these by himself because of the material, because of how hot it is, and because that you have to keep it turning constantly. They have big teams of people that do this work, but it's absolutely mesmerizing. If your family ever has the chance to go see any of his blown glass, it's incredible. Okay, so with that, Miss Russ, we gotta stay focused. I'm going to scooch this over so that we can start our learning. So we today have to turn to a new page. So we are turning in our sketchbook right now to page number 9. And on page number 9, you are going to go to spot 15. And if necessary, your teacher can pause this video so that you can have some time. Okay, with that done, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom us in a little bit so that we are able to see a little bit more closely what we are drawing. And then we're going to remember that the first thing we start with is that horizon line. So we have kind of 2 in this picture, but if you can kind of visualize, it's right in this space is separating the ground from the sky. So let's go ahead and separate out our ground and sky. Okay. The next thing that we need to do is draw anything that's in the back or the background. So when I look at this, I kind of have like this tree stuff and then these things here. So I'm going to go ahead and start drawing in the background the stuff that is really small. There's like a building of some kind. So if you will go ahead and draw with me also, there's like tree bits. We learned you can do like a little teeny, it's not like a scribble, but it's like this little teeny controlled scribble. It's called a gesture, actually. This is a shading technique called gesture. So I'm just gesturing in where I see the trees. So if you want to do that too, let's just, oh, Miss Russ, that shadow is something bad. You gotta be careful, Miss Russ, so that everyone can see. So I'm gesturing in the trees. Okay, all in the background. There's like more tree up here. Okay, you're gesturing in too. Then we have like these things that are popping up out of the tree, and it's like they go kind of like this, don't they? They're like going sideways, and they're not, it's like you can see through them. They're man-made, but you're not really sure like what that's doing. And then there's a bigger one back behind here. I might actually even draw the outline of this one, but you can decide what you want to do. And he kind of comes down like this. Okay, so I've drawn the background. Now I need to start drawing those lines that are coming towards me. So when I look at this one, remember we talked about a vanishing point last time? Well, this one has it too, but it's going sideways because this is like a lake. So it's like looping on around. So if I had to pick the vanishing point, it's like here, but then this is looping out that way, right? That's this line right here, looping out that way. And then this one kind of does, wah, a tight turn. Wah, a tight turn. And so this gets really little, but this is really big. Okay, now I do have some more stuff in the background then. So on top of here, I've got like the earth and the stuff and the things, and like there's a little there's a little palm tree guy. Draw a little palm tree self. Let's see. Oh, I got lots of palm trees. Draw little palm trees. Go ahead and give that a shot. It's kind of fun drawing palm trees. I always think it's kind of fun because you get to make up where these little guys go. So go ahead and draw some palm trees. We're not going to get it all drawn, but we're getting a lot drawn. There's like a tree here. Oh, there's another palm tree with like, I can see this one. A little, oh, Miss Russ, get your hand out of the way. Miss Russ, we can't draw with you if your hand is in the way. Okay, so now I have to draw all of this stuff in front. Well, I am gonna start by drawing the front of the boat. So let's see, it starts about right here, and then if I had to pick, it kind of goes like this, doesn't it? It's like, ooh, like that, and then there's like a little chunk, and then like this, right? I can kind of see that here. And then this kind of comes down and then like disappears into the water. This is the water, okay? And then I've got this bit here, and I've got, it disappears into the water. Okay, now there's a reflection, but we are not gonna get too hung up on the reflection, but I am gonna draw a little bit of the like ripples because it helps to see that this is all water. Okay, now I have to draw these balls. So this is where it kind of gets fun. I'm just going to start drawing my circles however I see them. I'm not going to get super worried if they're not perfectly exact. I'm just drawing them in so that people can get a sense of what this is, which is like a big pile of these glass balls. And these are really, really heavy. Think about how heavy this would be. Oh, these ones are a little further away. I'm going to draw them a little smaller. And we're going to just kind of make a little stack. And then I have some that are in the water too. So I'm going to draw them, but then I'm going to draw a little ripple because it's like it's sitting in the water. So there's one over here and then there's a little ripple. All right, I'm going to let you guys continue to draw here with me. Let's do a couple more because drawing them further away, now you can kind of see they're disappearing back into space. Okay. With that, friends, I want you to go ahead and just take time to draw a little bit more. And in fact, if you can take the time to start adding in the details that we see on these balls, that will make them look even more realistic. The more details we add to our art, the more realistic our art becomes. Happy art creating! Bye!